Welcome back, Plug Nation. Today we got some great information. You already know, like wasting any time, so whatever you gotta do, make sure that like button is blue, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get right into the news. So D-Boy went to Twitter and said, which is the better 2K? Honest opinions, 2K21 or 2K22? Let me know in the comment section down below. What 2K do you think is better? Honestly, in my opinion, I think 2K22 is better, but we got more news to get into. Double H said the last digit of your like is the 2K you're stuck with for the rest of your life. So drop a like on the video and let me know what 2K you just got in the comment section. Anyway, Zach 2K went to Twitter and said, we all take for granted how amazing Rebirth is in NBA 2K22, and that is facts. It's definitely like the best reward that's came out this entire year, and I really hope that NBA 2K23 has that as well. Of course, it's not going to come out right away, or that would make no sense, but definitely like 2 months into the game, 3 months in, like they did this time, add Rebirth. Amazing reward, definitely a community favorite, and plus it gets people to make more builds. I've said this before, if it was like about 50% easier to grind out builds, people would make more, because the average person can only play like 2 hours a day. The average person isn't that good at 2K. It takes them like a month to grind out a build to 99 overall. Therefore, you know that as you're going into your second build, especially, that it's going to take so much time to grind out the build. If it was faster, everybody would benefit from that. 2K would make more money, people would make more builds, people would be happier. I think that it definitely should be easier, because what is the grind? You know, what is the grind for badges anymore, right? Like in 2K17 it was cool, 2K16, but now it's definitely a very old concept. And I'm not saying it shouldn't be in the game, like you should start off as a 99 overall. No, but it definitely should be faster, because people don't want to spend that much time to grind out a build, and everyone is going to benefit from that. Also, I just had a really great idea. There could be an event where you get like 3 times, 4 times badge progression during that event itself. I know that 2K's already got like some 2 times and stuff, but like 3 times, 4 times, to be able to just max out a build super fast. And look, 2K, you can test it out. Trust me, they have people that track every single number from every day, and I'm telling you, you're gonna make a lot more money around that time of the event, because people are gonna be spamming making builds. But anyway, Fortnite has this thing where they brought Naruto into the game, which by the way is a gigantic W. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite Naruto character is. But look, under that, it was like you had to earn certain things. You had to do challenges to unlock like a glider or a skin on the game. That would be really cool to have that on 2K23. Multiple different like challenges to get some clothing and stuff like that. I know that they've already got a few things like that, but just keep adding on to it. Just like the events, like I said, I think they've did an actually really good job this year with the events. They brought Ruffles back, Sour Patch Kids, Power Up, multiple different cool events, Fire and Ice. And look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I honestly don't care anymore about events. Like I do care, but I don't really care about events that give you this special prize for being top 10, because usually it's boosters that win, people that are cheating to win the events. It's like 10% of people that win them legit. So what I care about actually is more like events they did this year where they're really cool, like Fire and Ice, where you start off with takeover, you make a point, you know, you go cold, then you get takeover back, stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I still feel like they should have a few events in the game that are ranked, you know, have a leaderboard system, but at the same time, the majority of people playing the events would enjoy the events like this year, where everybody can participate and get cool things out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like Fire and Ice was actually one of my favorite events of all time in 2K history, and I think that's a direction of events that 2K should go in anyway, because as you all know, they like to please the casual player. Like with White's going in so much this year, blah blah blah, just like that in events where every game, like in Fire and Ice, you only had to play one game and you got the whole experience. If you had playmaking takeover, you started off with playmaking takeover, you could break ankles. If you had sharpshooting takeover, you could shoot from half court right away. You know, stuff like that is a game by game experience, not I gotta play the entire event, sweat it, boost it, and maybe still not even win because someone boosted better than you. Like, it's just bad, bro. It's bad. As someone that can actually win the events, it's just not fun to play those events, because you know that you're most likely going to get your spot taken by someone that is not playing the game legitimately. Anyway, I could keep going. I do really hope that 2K has some sort of like banning system next year where the event ends and they go, okay, this guy was definitely boosting. We can go watch their gameplays. We take him out of 10th place and put the guy in 11th place into 10th place, and he actually gets the rewards, or live banning people from cheating in the events. Whatever it is, they got to have that. They really have to for these ranking and leaderboard events. But anyway, this guy on Twitter said, I'm honestly surprised 2K never added crossplay. Would definitely bring more hype to 2K23. So look, 2K might add crossplay, but I just feel like the chances of it is extremely low, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If they're making more and more money every year and you're a business, why would you really change a lot of things? You know what I'm saying? Why would you innovate if every year you're making more and more money on the game? I don't feel like they need to do that. Plus, a lot of players, including myself, have the game on Xbox and PlayStation, so they'd be missing out on that sale because I wouldn't have to buy it for both consoles. You know what I'm saying? I know that not everyone does that, but that's a thing, just like current gen and next gen, where people are gonna buy both games. Some people are gonna buy both games. I do that. I don't know if you guys do that, but let me know if you have a next gen console in the comment section down below. Please let me know if you have one yet, man, because I've never seen, to this day, never with my own eyes seen a PlayStation 5 in a store. Never. Now, I've seen a few Xboxes, but I've never seen a PlayStation 5, man. It's bad. It's getting bad out here, and it's not even 2K's fault. You want to blame 2K for coming out with 2 games, but it's really not their fault because people can't get their hands on next-gen consoles. Now, the only thing that I recommend for that is to do exactly what 2K has done in the past. Right now, if you have 2K22 on current gen, the graphics, at least for 2K, are maxed out. They're not going to give you any better graphics, even if they make a 2K on current gen for 5 more years. It's going to be the same graphics. So let us all play on one game and give the current gen players the same graphics they have right now. That's it. That's literally all it is. Boom, we can all be back on one game. Now, I'm not a developer or whatever, but I know that this is possible because other games do that. It's been done before. Even in 2K, you can go look up the history if you want. They did it on the previous consoles, the same exact thing that I'm talking about right now. But anyway, Luck went to Twitter and said, watch the Season 8 level 40 reward be fireworks or a patriotic suit. Something 4th of July related. I'm trying to think what it'll be. Then he got some information from some people that play PC. As you guys know, some PC players have already leaked rewards from like Season 6, Season 7, like with the mascots and jetpack. We've seen that at the very beginning of the year thanks to PC players. So this could be a reward for Season 8 or 9, and it is a Season 8 closed suit jacket, and right under it, it says gold. Of course, there's no picture for it yet. Most of them don't have pictures that aren't actually in the game yet. And then the next one is Season 8 backpacks, which is also gold. So from what we know right now, Season 8 could definitely have gold backpacks and a golden suit. Now, Double H went to Twitter to respond to that and said, knowing 2K, they probably took Gold Rush off the event schedule just to make the level 40 reward for Season 8, the gold suit and jersey. So, look, 2K has done a great job this year with clothing, I can't lie, but the only issue with that is that the really nice clothing is like 20,000 VC, so they know what they're doing. You can tell they know what the community wants, especially like in the clothing category. They know. Think about all the really lit clothing they've dropped this year, the golden jerseys, the animated shirts, all that. I could go on and on and on. So it wouldn't surprise me that they come out with the Gold Rush suit for the level 40 reward or like 38 reward, because that's something that so many people have wanted for a long time. So casual players can now unlock this. And the thing is about that, what I was telling you earlier about the events, is for anyone that was probably disagreeing with me a minute ago, now you're totally gonna get what I'm saying. Back in the day, if you wanted that Gold Rush suit, you know what I'm saying, the Gold Rush jersey, tell me that you've seen people winning that legit. Please tell me that you've seen people. It's called Boost Rush for a reason. Nobody ever won that event legit. Like very, very few people. And usually the people that won it legit was a fine line between legit and not. It was content creators who would be like, yo, if you beat me, I'll give you $100. If you beat me, I'll let you join my clan, you know, stuff like that. They had to do what they had to do to not boost, but I mean, it was kind of like boosting in a way. I don't know how to explain it. You guys know what I'm talking about that have been in the community. But hey, look, man, I'm telling you, we need events. Now you're seeing it. We need events like this year that's fun and entertaining for everybody, not a top 10 reward where people are going to boost and you have no chance of winning, even if you win every single game, because they're winning 21-0 versus bots in Asia. You see what I'm saying? They load up in Asia where there's way less players, and even if they don't every single game play against bots, about 5 to 10 of their games they have people loading up on 60s. They're gonna get free wins 21-0, and that's gonna go way faster than your games. It's a whole lot. Basically what I'm trying to say is 2K has really tried to implement a way for people to stop boosting as much, and they still find a way. Even if every game is not boosted, a few of their games during the event is boosted, which makes their games much faster, and you don't get to play as many games because you didn't have 5 games out of your 30 that was against 60 overalls that literally you 21-0. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go much further. I just gave away some sauce that a lot of people do. But anyway, Solo said, are you excited for NBA 2K23? And I am excited for 2K23 because, in my opinion, like I said at the beginning of the video, I do think that NBA 2K22 is better than 2K21. And I know it's not a big jump, but if they can just make another jump from 2K22 to 2K23 and the game's even better, then that's a big W in my opinion, because 2K22 is really not that far away from being a good game, like especially 2K22 next gen. Imagine, just for either game, imagine paint defense is better, it's more consistent, whites don't go in as much, and there's a legend grind. Boom, the game instantly gets 2 to 3 points better out of 10. And then for 2K22 next gen or 2K23 for next year, we actually have real affiliations like we had back in the day. We did not get the affiliations that we asked for. I've been telling this over and over, but every video there's people that are gonna comment if I don't explain this and be like, oh no, you guys got what you asked for. No, we did not. Back in the day we had Sunset Beach, Rivet City with the chain nets. You were in the warehouse, and you had Old Town at the carnival. Everything was a vibe back in the day. Affiliations now are stickers on the ground. That's it. It just says, okay, you're in a city and here's some stickers on the ground. No, we don't want to be in a city. We want to have vibes. Each park dedicated server, so everyone in the park is there to play 2K. You get kicked out of the park if you don't play for 5 minutes. That's how it should be. So there's not people standing there not playing. And I'm not talking about people waiting on the dots and something like that, because someone took that the wrong way the last time I said it. No, completely not moving, not on a dot. After 5 minutes of not playing, you get kicked out. You're AFK. It takes 10 seconds, 20 seconds to load back into the park. It's not a big deal. That way, everybody in there is there to play basketball. Anyway, y'all, it's your boy Badge Plug. You have been plugged in. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. 2K23 news is coming out very soon. Click one of these 2 videos right here, and I'm out. Peace.